ride a wave of what we think is working. If a horror film works, you will announce 20 other horror films. If a romantic comedy based in London is working, 30 units will land up in London to shoot because वहाँ पे rebate भी मिलता है. That philosophy and ideology has to change from the industry because the audience does not care about all that. The audience wants to have a good time, but they want layers now. They don't want, like I said, time pass and average is something that is available at fingertips to people. We have to go beyond and we have to think beyond, and I think this conversation is just the start. At the end of the day, I think the full credit goes to the people who come to theatres and they reject bullshit that we give them. I think that is very, very important. And I know critics get a lot of flack, but there are certain films that wouldn't have seen the light of the day if it wasn't for people who give you that opinion. Go watch Ship of Pieces, go watch Lunchbox. I mean, who many years back would have thought that we'll have a Lunchbox happening in our country? Who would have thought Dum Laga Ke Haisha? And I'm going to use this as a commercial example primarily because the main lead of that film, it's a hero-driven so-called industry, which I completely negate because I think it's content-driven more than it's ever been, because even our biggest superstars are gullible when they don't make decent cinema, even commercially. He had a film that didn't do well, it wasn't successful at the box office a month before Dum Laga Ke Haisha released. And Dum Laga Ke Haisha's trailer intrigued everybody, but everybody was saying, yeah, will it, won't it, will it, won't. And I'm talking about the industry, I'm not talking about the audience, because the audience has clearly given an outstanding verdict. We within the industry were thinking, yeah, kya hoga, kya nahi hoga, log dekhenge, what kind of a film will it be? And I think the reviews come out by Friday afternoon. I think by Friday afternoon, the critics had spoken, the audiences heard the critics call, they started going to the theatre. The film started with ₹1 crore on the first day. It has done over 28 crore rupees. I think to do a Dum Laga Ke Haisha or a Band Baja Barat has more value than doing 200 crore films. It's the kind of love and appreciation. And I'm sure he'll also do a 100 crore film. I'm sure she'll also do a 100 crore film. But that 100 crore has no value unless you get the kind of love Dum Laga Ke Haisha has got. So I think the audience love is what we need to work towards more than just numbers, because numbers come and go. But that love is what will take us forward and make us take more chances. Thank you, ladies.
Actors today want to push themselves. They want to do new things, and that's why I told you that, yeah, maybe any actor would have done it, because it definitely is a very big challenge in itself. And today again, as I even spoke about the kind of exposure we've had, like the kind of television I watch or the kind of cinema I watch, I am encouraged to do new things. As an actor, I hope even my next film is someplace. It's not only about a physical transformation. There's a lot more that goes into your character. And I feel if you remove, even if you keep her weight aside, Sandhya in itself was penned down so well that I definitely think any actor would do it. Just transferring yours. For me, the biggest challenge was not the weight. For me, my biggest challenge was, how do I turn the Bombay girl in me, how do I turn Bhumi into Sandhya? Okay, because I'm from Bombay, I've lived here, I haven't been to Rishikesh or Haridwar many times. That was a challenge for me, and I feel definitely any actor would do it, because today people want to do exciting work. They always want a rush. So definitely, at least my take on it is that, for sure.
I always thought that Bhumi's character, in fact Sandhya's character in Dum Laga Ke Haisha, had to be a newcomer's zone, because that person, the actor, had to come without the baggage. And she needed to be cute, vulnerable at the same time, and attractive also. Being overweight, of course, weight was part of the character of the film, I think. But she had to be vulnerable and cute at the same time, and a newcomer could have, given a lot to the table. And Bhumi did a spectacular job with that.
Your favorite film from the 60s?
I really believe that, I do not really endorse remakes in a way. But anyway, I think I would love to portray Shah Rukh's character in Kabhi Na Kabhi Na.
Great.
Or Amir's character in Jo Jeeta Wohi Sika.
Tahir?
I think Shah Rukh Khan in Bazigar.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I've been an ardent admirer of Anil Churchill, so something from his throwback years I would definitely love to pick up and see what we can do.
Okay.
Still India would be the closest, I guess.
Right.
For me, again, I'm a very, very big Rani Mukherjee fan, so I guess Black, that film I was amazed at the performance. I mean, I don't think anybody can do it again, but if given a chance, definitely.
Thank
For
you.
sure.
That's right. And that is happening, isn't that? Isn't that happening with an actor like Nawaz? It doesn't have to be the same film. I mean, maybe Nawaz won't be cast as the lead in Kick, but he's able to.
But I think he has value in it
He does.
because there is a uniqueness to seeing a Nawaz. If a Nawaz has agreed to do a Kick, there is a section of an audience saying there might be something more than just
Indeed.
a generic commercial film. Let's see what is there. So that might be 5% today. It might become 10% in 5 years because of those choices.
Also, I think what everyone over here is hoping for is for that definition to change.
Yeah.
Is where a star is not someone who sells, but someone who performs. You know, and what I was taught in acting school is that कोई भी part बड़ा या छोटा नहीं होता, actor बड़ा या छोटा होता है. So
Thank
you
you.
know, that's
Thank you very much.